Hey everyone, it's Heather here. I know it's been quite a while since I've posted a video. Little because of life, a lot of things going on. I recently started to go back to work a little bit here and there, just doing what they need me to do. For those that don't know, I am a bus driver for my school district. My kids also go to the same school district, and I apologize for dogs barking in the background. Um, But yeah, and we haven't really gone back yet, but there are some things still running, so they still need people here and there. So they've been just kind of alternating us so that everybody can work at one point or another. Hopefully that'll change soon. We might be going back part-time. Schools are trying to get back to some normalcy. They're going to try. Don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, I so been working and working on projects. I kind of decided to not buy yarn for a while. I'm kind of on a yarn ban because I have so much yarn. I've bought so much and I don't have any. Honestly, I'm running out of room to store yarn. So I'm like, okay, well, I need to empty some yarn spaces before I buy any more yarn. So that's my goal. Until December, hopefully for Christmas I can buy yarn for myself for Christmas. So I'm trying to get through so much of it. So I just been crocheting like crazy, like nonstop, just different projects. Some are big, some are small. Um, that's what I've been doing. Really just crocheting and in between when I'm not doing work, which is rare. So I just been crocheting a lot, just trying to get through some of this yarn. Um, so I want to show you some projects maybe that I've worked on because I don't have any yarn to show you. Um, so I just figured I'll show you some projects that I completed since the last time I showed videos. First, let's see. Let's start with this. This is just it's not, I don't even know if it kind of, there we go. An infinity scarf that I made. It's just, see if you can see the stitches. You see how, I actually held two yarns together to make this. That's why the coloring is a little weird. Because I used the Cabaret, the Style Calf Cabaret double knitting. So I held two of these together, and it took two to make this infinity scarf. And it's basically just double crochet, chain one, skip a stitch, double crochet into the next, and just all the way across. I apologize. My eldest son is arguing with his computer and his friends right now. They're playing a game and he's yelling because apparently he must be losing and his friends aren't helping. The joys of gaming and teenagers. He's 15, so he can get really loud. He sounds like a grown man. He looks like a grown man. He towers over me, but I'm still not scared of him. He's still scared of me. um, anyways, my house has been crazy because the kids have been home, so it's been like nonstop. And then I made this 8-point baby blanket. It's the 8-point one. I used the Premier Basic. I thought these colors were really pretty, and I don't know, it reminded me of like it kind of reminds me of like the seaside, like Oceanside or something. I don't know, it just reminded me of summer, like beachy, and I love those kind of colors. I love beachy stuff, like the beach. Um, so I made that. Um, and then I did uh this one. This one actually is 2 months in the making because I kept putting it down because I kept getting frustrated because it seemed like it wasn't going anywhere. This is actually the lotus flower blanket. I got the pattern from Hooked by Robin on YouTube. And I used a twister from Hobby. Um, it's actually a really, really pretty pattern. She makes a blanket out of it using the sheep G's. I don't know how to say it, but the whirl. Um, it's beautiful. Like, her blanket turned out amazingly beautiful, but I stopped so far with the twister. I still have like half this twister left. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's a 2-weight, so it just took forever, and it felt like it wasn't getting any bigger. Like it was just slowly, it was a slow moving progress. And the pattern is a little complicated. It's not really hard. You just got to make sure you keep count. Like there's a lot of counting involved, and you got to make sure you know what row you're on, if you're on an increase or a decrease, not a decrease row, but like an increase row or a non-increase row, like because you alternate increase row with a non-increase row. So you got to be aware. So you do have to, taking notes would definitely benefit you on this pattern. But it is, I mean, look at it. It is a very, very pretty pattern. I'm not disappointed with it, but I made it big enough. I got it just big enough to fit on my big square glass coffee table because I have like this beautiful candle holder that sits on there. That was a gift to me. And the kids knock it or the dogs knock it and it slides across that glass, and it's just, even the noise, like, is just, it's grating. But so I made it for that. And it works perfectly. Like, it doesn't really slide either. Like, it helps keep it from sliding. And it protects the glass from that candle holder that sits there. So yeah, I'm going to have to put that back on there. But if you're interested in that pattern, Hooked by Robin, like, she has some really nice patterns, and she uses beautiful colors. Like, the colors that she uses is just, I love her color palettes. Like, she's amazing with colors. Like, I like the colors that she chooses. They're beautiful. And then now I'm a big fan of Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. I'm a big fan of Crystal's. I watch, like, all her videos. I love them. Like, she's amazing, and she does the things that she comes up with off the top of her head, it's really awesome that she can do that. So I make a lot of her stuff because I think it's cool. Like, and it turns out really neat. And I'm like, oh, I want to try that. I don't always succeed in making it the way that she made it, but I try. So she did, so this is from Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. This is the Crochet Quick Easy Infinity Scarf. Just this. It's really neat. It worked out really fast. Like, I thought it was going to take longer because it's like multiple, like, rows of like different things. Like, there's some bobble stitches in there and back or front post double crochets and single crochets. But it honestly, because I used a 5-weight like she did, it worked up so much faster than I thought it was going to. I used the Himalaya Airwool Multi that I got from Hobium a while back. I used that to make it. It's really, really pretty. I like it. Then I had some more of it in a different color. So this is the Airwool Multi from Hobium, and I just made it in this color too. So I made 2 of them, and I still have, because I got the 5-pack, so I still have enough left over. I have plenty enough to make a hat to match. Probably not going to do bobble. I don't know, with bobble stitches, I don't really like them on hats. I don't know why. I mean, for a little kid, they're cute, but for somebody, like, for me, I don't think they're cute on me. Anyways, they might look cute on some people, but just not on me. For a hat, anyways. Not for a hat. And then she also did the Easy Crochet Scarf. This is Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet again. She used, I think, a bulky 5, but I kind of ran out of bulky 5s to use that I didn't have already, like, something in mind for them. So I just I had King Cole Galaxy DK that I got from Dearmore's. So I just held 2 strands together, and I used all 4 of them that I had. I had 4 balls of them. I held 2 strands together, and I used all 4. So I used up some yarn to make this. It's a super simple pattern. Like, it's like cluster 3, like, cluster of 3, and then you skip 2 into the third. And it's just really easy if you haven't looked at this pattern. And then the next row is just double crochet all the way across. It's simple, but it turned out really neat. And it works up pretty fast. And then I got some fringe on the end. I don't know if I really like this fringe, though. Kind of looks raggedy to me. I don't know. Y'all can let me know if I should take the fringe off or not. Because I did go around it with single crochet all the way around. So, I don't know. I'm just not sure if I like that. I don't know. It's supposed to be a gift for somebody, so please let me know in the comments if you think I should get rid of the fringe or keep it. But it's a really nice yarn. This one I think is called Amethyst. And I got it, like I said, it's the King Cole Galaxy DK. It's a really nice yarn. It's not itchy. It's a really long, long scarf, so you could wrap it around your neck like twice, and it still has a lot of length to it. So I do like this, and it worked up faster than I thought it was going to. Because I like it. And then I made another one from Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. She did the Easy Crochet Cardigan. Super simple pattern. And I had the Air Wool Drops from Hobium, the Himalaya Air Wool Drops. I had some of that. I had a bunch of it, actually. I had ordered so much, like, because I really wanted to make something. I didn't know what I was going to make with it, but I ordered, I don't even remember how many balls of it, but I did because I like this color. It's pinks and purples, and then white, like a, well, kind of like a cream color. But I knew I wanted to do something really big with it, but I wasn't sure what. So I had all this yarn just sitting there, and then when she came out with that, the cardigan, I was like, oh, that's what I want to do with it. Because I want to wear it around the house and just be comfy in it. And it's super comfy. Like, the sleeves, like, it's super, super simple. It wasn't hard at all. I mean, it wasn't. Like, this is the front. So it's not super hot because it's got some, it's not hot. Like, it's really not. It's not like, you don't overheat in it because it's breathable. So you don't sweat to death in it. You know what I mean? Like, but my pockets aren't as good as hers. I don't know what I did, but it's got like a double kind of pocket thing going on. You can unbutton it, and you got another pocket here that you can actually put like smaller stuff in, like my candies I can put in there that I hide from the kids. I do. I'm terrible. I hide things. I have to. Because if I don't hide stuff that is like I got for myself, they'll have it gone. Like, they'll get into it. If they see me with something like I'm trying to hide, like, I bought this big thing of cashews. Cashews aren't cheap. They're not. They're expensive. So I bought this big thing of cashews. It was like $15. It was on sale, so I bought it because I'm like, I can totally snack on those because they're not super unhealthy. They're healthier alternative to like chocolate or something. So I bought them for me to snack on, and I was sitting there one day, and they're supposed to be doing their schoolwork. They were doing online learning, and then all of a sudden, the youngest one got a break, a 5-minute break. So what does he do? He comes in the living room. He's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "What are you eating?" Sticks his hand in there. He's like, "I want some," and he started eating them. I'm like, and then of course he tells his brother. He tells my middle son. He's like, so my youngest one told my middle one. He's like, she's got cashews. He's like, "You got cashews?" So then he wanted some. The oldest one's like, "I don't really like them." I'm like, thank God, at least one of them won't eat them. So I'm like trying to hide them from them. I had to like take the whole container and hide it because they'll eat the whole thing if I don't. I mean, especially since they've been home, they just want to eat everything. So I have to hide stuff from them. Or like cookies, like I have to hide them, and I'm like, okay, you can have this many cookies because they'll just eat nothing but junk all day long if you let them. They're all boys, so they literally will eat you out of house and home, and they will eat every kind of junk food they can think of. Or they'll say, "There's nothing to eat. There's bananas, there's oranges." Well, I don't want that because it's healthy. Like, I tell them all the time, like, eat something healthy. Go eat a fruit or something. Well, I don't really want a fruit. No, that's what you're going to have. Like, that's either that or nothing at all. I don't know what to tell you. I have to, like, force them to eat healthy foods. Um, this, okay, sorry. Enough of that. So, this was supposed to be, because, okay, so I don't know if most of you probably have seen this new trend with crocheters and, like, knitters, like, the shawls with pockets. So, I was trying to make a shawl with pockets, and I had made one, but it didn't seem wide enough. Like, it was, actually, I think I have it somewhere. Maybe. I might have shown it already. I might have shown the shawl already. It was pink with sparkles. I didn't feel it was wide enough. So, they turned out really cute, but it just seemed too narrow. Like, it wasn't wide enough to be, I don't know, a shawl to me. So, I was, like, playing around, and I was like, oh, I like that, the pattern that Crystal had done for her easy crochet scarf. I like that pattern. It's simple. It's easy. I don't really have to think about it because I was trying to find something I could watch TV and just do and not really think about and use up some yarn. So I made a mistake. I made it too big. So I ended up with this huge, look, this thing is massive. It was too wide. So now it's like huge. It's more like a blanket. So let me show you. So I didn't put pockets on it. I'm getting all close to the camera and stuff. So it's literally, look at that. That's too wide. So now it's more just kind of like a wrap that I can sit on the couch and like wrap up in and just be relaxed with. Or I could even give it to a gift. Cause where I work at, like the office personnel, they get cold. I mean, cause we're in and out all day long. We're opening and closing the door. They get chilly. I could always give it to one of them, wash it and give it to one of them as a gift. Cause I do wash my stuff before I give it away. Only because I have dogs and I'll wash it and I'll store it into a bin, so that way nothing gets on it and I can give it away and it's good to go. So, but I can wash this and just I could probably give it to somebody in the office. They might like it for Christmas or something. Um, who that they can just throw it on their shoulders and they can just fold it up and set it off to the side when they don't need it or something, or put it on the back of their chair. I think that'd be a good idea too as a gift for somebody in the office. They do so much for us that, and they're so, it's been so crazy at work for them, because everything going on. But so yeah, I could always just give it as a gift. Oh, and then I don't think I showed it, but I broke down. I said I wasn't going to do it. I said I'm not going to buy the Karen anniversary cake. It's too expensive. I was like, that's really expensive. I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy the Karen like anniversary one. Um, but I totally did. I broke down. I bought it. I was like, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do with it. There's so much yardage in it. It's a bulky 5. I'm like, it'll work up fast. So I was like, I can make a blanket. Um, I'm like, I want to make a blanket. I didn't realize that for some reason I ended up buying 2. Because I got through the first one and realized that my blanket wasn't long enough. I was trying to make it to fit that twin size bed behind me for my stepdaughter. I think she has a twin size bed at her mom's house too, which is where she stays at. So I was like, I'm gonna make her, because she's always cold. She's always complaining she's cold. So I was like, I'm gonna make her a blanket for Christmas. I'm like, it'd be heavy enough and thick enough that it'd keep her warm. And I think she has a twin size bed at her mom's. I'm like, it's perfect for her, so she can take it with her to her mom's house. And because she lives with her mom, she comes and stays here once a night. One night every, so often. But I mean, so I'm like, she could take it and use it at her mom's house. It'd keep her warm, because I know she's always complaining she's cold. So I thought that'd be a cute gift, and I love the colorway. The colors were beautiful. I thought they were really pretty. So I did buy the Karen anniversary cake. I ended up buying 2, though. I had to go back and buy another one. Thankfully, though, Michaels, oh, bless Michaels. So when I bought this one, I realized I had reward points. So I used my rewards points plus the 20% off. So it ended up not being as much as I thought it was going to be. And then when I went and bought the second one, I had even more rewards points with more money to take off. So I used my rewards points on top of the 20% again. So I was like, sweet. I was like, I can't beat that. I'm like, I got deals twice on them. So I didn't even pay close to the full price for them. I was so thankful for that. So I was like, good job, Michaels. Or apparently good job me for spending money at Michaels. So yeah, I bought this, and it's the colorway Sunday Funday. So Sunday Funday. And if you guys don't know about these, they are expensive. They're like $35, like $34.99 or something like that. They are pricey. Not gonna lie. And here's me. I just realized something. Look at that. For a blanket, it says 2. I was, hello. I don't know what's going on up here, but apparently I didn't read everything, because I was trying to make a twin size blanket and just use 1. Obviously, they even tell you it takes 2 to make a blanket. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Apparently I wasn't. And they classified it as super bulky 6, but no, it's not a 6. It's definitely more of a 5. I think Crystal from Bag O' Day even says that one, because she bought several of them, and she even says it's a bulky 5. It's not a 6. Says machine washable and dryable. Made in China. How many yards are in this? I don't know. Maybe you guys probably already know about this stuff. I'm 100% acrylic, 1,000 grams, uh 1,061 yards in one of these. They're they're absolutely massive. They're so huge. I did not use all of the two though. I used all of this one, and then I used about a quarter of the other one. A little more than a quarter of it. I was gonna go bigger because I don't think it's full length for a twin, like completely the full length of it. But it was getting so heavy, and just it was so hard. Like I was running out of space, like because I was sitting on my couch because it got too big for my desk. I got to the point where it was too big to sit here and do it. So I took it out in the living room and I was watching TV out there and, trying to do it out there, and it was just getting so massive, and it was just heavy, and I was getting hot because it was sitting in my lap as I'm trying to crochet. And finally I was like, you know what, it's long enough, because I held it up to me and I'm like, it's pretty long. Like it literally goes up to like my neck all and covers my feet. So I'm just talking about it, but I could just show you it. It's right here. It's all folded up. It's heavy. Like it's really really heavy. Like just holding it, it's heavy. I just did the how do I have it upside down. I did the V-stitch cluster. A V-stitch cluster stitch on it. It was super easy, super simple pattern. Um the yarn itself, it's really soft and really squishy. I'm not gonna like this is so soft and it's so warm. The only issue I had, it frogs easy, comes out just fine if you have to frog it. Um, my only issue was it kind of split quite a bit. Like it was a little splitty. Wasn't absolutely horrible. I've had worse yarns than this. So it wasn't bad. I like the yarn. I do. I do like it. So the Karen anniversary cake was actually, it, and it worked up really fast, but like I said, I couldn't go any further with it and I didn't even attempt to put a border on it. I was like, you know what? I don't need to put a border on it. It's too huge. It's like, just whipping it. It was just a pain. So got so massive and so heavy. Like it was just so heavy. It was more the fact that it was heavy. So yeah. And I think the V-stitch cluster pattern, I think I followed that from Hooked by Robin on YouTube as well, but I'm sorry, I got a tooth pain. I keep like, oh, I gotta go to the dentist. I gotta go to the dentist. But I'm scared to go to the dentist right now, you guys. I really am. Um, but I've been having really bad tooth pain. One of my fillings came out like a month ago, and I know there's a nerve exposed, but so I've just been putting Ambisol on it and just like trying to ignore it. Like it only hurts every so often, but I know I need to go get it fixed before it gets worse. It's just, I'm terrified to go to the dentist right now. Like, I'm not scared of the dentist generally. Like, I don't mind going to the dentist. Um, but I just, right now, I don't want to go to any doctor. I really don't. Like, I'm terrified to go to doctors right now. I've had to take the kids for the doctor's appointments, stuff for school and everything, but I just don't, I don't know, my mouth open and with no mask on, it's just different. It's weird with the dentist. Um, I know I need to get over it. Stop being weird about it. But I need to go. Um, but yeah, that's it. That's all I have to show you guys. Yeah, life's just been crazy. So sorry if there's no yarn for you guys. I'm really trying to just work on what I have. I do apologize to anybody who watches just to watch me do yarn unboxings, and just see what I got. Um, I just everybody hits that point where they're like, okay, I got enough. Like I need to work on what I got. And that's the point that I've hit, that I feel like I have too much yarn and I need to work through some of what I have before I get any more. So I'll keep you guys posted on like projects and stuff like that, but if you don't want to watch those, that's fine. Those of you who are subscribed, you don't have to stay subscribed to me. I don't really care one way or another. I do this just because I don't have anybody to talk to about my projects and yarn and stuff like that. I don't have anybody to talk to in my personal life. So I use YouTube as a way to, interact with people who do like to talk about that stuff. So, it's more of just a way to like, hey, this is what I'm doing, You guys can leave me comments, oh, this is what I'm working on, Or, oh, I don't really like what you just did with that, or, yarn wise, like, oh, you should try this yarn or try that yarn. Um, but that's what I use YouTube for. It's kind of like a way of talking to people who like the same things that I like. I love yarn. I love to create beautiful things. I like different colors. I like to mix colors and see what you can get with it. I like to play with patterns. So it's kind of a way of doing that and, sharing it with people who also like that sort of thing. Um, so that's the only reason why I make these videos. I don't make it to do any, like, try to make money or anything like that. I don't need all that. Um, Plus I just feel like then that's a lot of work to me. That's a lot of work. Like, I just do this on my own time when I have time or I feel like it. Um, but yeah, let me know about that one with the fringe on it. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the fringe or not. So let me know if you guys like the fringe on that one or not. Or first take the fringe off, because it is going to be a gift to somebody for Christmas. Because those are totally their colors. They love purple, and it's a beautiful purple and black. And it's a beautiful sparkly yarn. And I know they would absolutely adore it. Um, but I don't know about that fringe. It's kind of throwing me off. I don't know if it's just the yarn that makes it look, I don't know, kind of looks raggedy to me. Um, so let me know in the comments if you think that fringe should go or not. Uh, most votes wins. um, that's it. I've rambled on for quite a while. So I will let you all go with that. And uh, please no negative comments, only positive vibes. And I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Thank you.